Welcome to our channel, Dispatch Training Center, and it's me, Alex, proud founder and instructor. I would like you to like, share, comment, because as always, we're here to share our knowledge, expertise, and educate our future dispatchers. If you have been watching me, you know that my mission is to change trucking for the better through the knowledge, through your expertise, through polishing your skills and understanding what your duties are. Most of you are asking, is it still a good profession? Should I even spend time on any training and money and invest in this industry? Well, let's look into data. Compared to 2024, we're going to see increase up to 95% for demand in truck and transportation for pro dispatchers. In 2022, it was only 70%. In 2023, it was 75. Last year, we've seen increase to 85. Why? 2025, we are looking into such a jump, 95% increase. Well, because industry is suffering. Industry is looking for a change. And only with the pro people who know what they do in this industry can survive. And all of this starts with dispatching. If you guys have been following us, you see real reviews, honest reviews from our students. And it doesn't matter if you have been a dispatcher for a long time or if you are looking to upgrade your skills, you always have to keep learning. You always have to improve your negotiations. And finally, you should become a leader in your company. If you are an independent dispatcher, you have to help new carriers to become leaders in this industry. Why knowledge is so important? Well, we have technology, we have artificial intelligence, we have all the automations. It seems like being a dispatcher, it's way easier. Forget about those fax machines, forget about those phone calls which were drops, forget about checking where your driver is. Now we can see everything. We can see everything in a real time. With GPS, with EOD, we can make our decisions instantly. 10, 15 seconds, it's enough for us to see what's going to happen tomorrow in Columbus, Ohio. Should I send my truck there? What is everybody paying? Because we have so many tools on those load boards. Well, we can do even better negotiations with those tools. And if you do have a knowledge of the market and type of equipment you are dispatching, you have that power even in this low market. So why? Why industry is still looking and in demand for the pro dispatchers? Because unfortunately, while automations are great, artificial intelligence is great, but only human can actually make those strategic decisions. Only humans can negotiate those better deals. And only humans can provide that customer service. And that's why dispatching is not going anywhere in the near future. We also can build the relationships. That's why we are humans. We can express our emotions. We can feel the other person. We can work under the stress. We can help our drivers to succeed. Can artificial intelligence do that for us? I don't think so. So, since demand is growing, are you ready for this? Are you ready to finally invest in your future? Are you ready to become a boss of your life? Do you want to be an employee? and hope for another 20 cents per quarter or maybe $1? Do you want to work for those big corporations and one day just gonna let you go without even benefits? Or do you want to start something that you can grow, something that you can be proud of? And that's what freight dispatching does. It lets you to become a leader in this industry through your skills, through your negotiations skills, through business orientation. You can build your small business where you can help others. And who are we helping? Well, we are helping hardworking drivers who finally want to make that big dream come true. They want to have their own small trucking company. They want to have that family business and they just want to learn how to be independent. It's not an easy business, but it's very rewarding. And as a dispatcher, as a pro dispatcher, you're going to be a part of this. Well, you might ask, while is she talking about all of this? Is she promoting her classes? And you know what? Yes, I do. And the reason why? Because we are #1 training in the USA. And why should you choose our training? Well, first and foremost, because it's live. So it's not going to be your boring pre-recorded sessions. You're going to get me as an instructor. And of course, you should watch a bunch of videos before you sign up for my trainings, because there has to be a chemistry. There has to be a positive interaction between me as an instructor and you as a student. I'm going to be direct. I'm going to be pushy. I'm going to be demanding. You as a student, you have to put an effort. You need to make sure that you are spending time, not just signing up for the class, but you invest in yourself and your time every day. Our classes are going to take approximately 6 to 7 weeks. It's kind of mandatory to sign up a little bit earlier so you can get ready for the class. During the class, you need to be a part of this training. I don't like to teach walls or cameras without seeing the face. I don't want somebody who is never going to ask the question. I am a teacher who needs to have a feedback. I can feel where you lack in the knowledge. I can help you, or I can learn from you. This is two-way road, right? Me as an instructor improving every day, you as a student learning and becoming a pro dispatcher. Well, why is it so important to have a training? Well, because you need to make sure that you know secrets of trucking industry. And let's be honest, that's not a secret. And this is simply the reality of the trucking. We have lots of rules and regulations. We have lots of load boards. We have certain things that we have to follow. But in the end of the day, the reality sometimes is different. That's why when you get me, you get insights of the real trucking, on my own mistakes, on my own experience, and I will share that with you. I am not ashamed to admit that I made lots and lots of mistakes in the beginning. Unfortunately, when I started, nobody was teaching how to dispatch. Nowadays, with the media, you have all the trucking gurus. At least you can learn from free channels. We also have a bunch of them on our YouTube channel, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. But when you going through the training, your instructor should have the ability to put all of this in the chain, in a circle, right? I call it circle of knowledge. Circle of trust, you might call it, right? You trust me as a dispatcher who has an experience. You trust me as an instructor who is sharing the truth and knowledge, and I'm trusting you as a student who is gonna go and finish those homeworks and assignments, right? So there's a lot of things that can be put in that circle. There's gonna be logical thinking. There is going to be to do and not to do list. There's gonna be a lot of reading, a lot of practical phone calls. There's a lot and a lot to put together before you're gonna become a dispatcher. First, you're gonna be just a dispatcher. Then you're gonna be a dispatcher who has some skills. And after you relive that circle, and usually it takes you a year to go through all the mistakes, all the seasons, you finally can call yourself a pro dispatcher. So you might decide to join our training, or you can just watch the free trainings on our YouTube channel. No matter what, I just want to stress one simple thing to everyone. There is a lots and lots of information. There's a lots and lots of steps, and you need to build the strong foundation first. Carriers cannot afford a dispatcher who is practicing on them. This is not an industry where you can pretend to be a dispatcher. This is an industry, especially in this market, where we are all in survival mode. So do not kid yourself. Make the decision, and hopefully we'll see you soon in our trainings. They are all shown on our website. You can visit and see. We have a training which is coming on actually March 1st. We also have safety and compliance. We have IFTA training. And finally, I can make my students happy about the biggest decision I'm making again. I will be launching 3 months VIP mentorship program where we can learn, where we can share experience, where we're going to be inviting the leaders of this industry. And of course, if you were our previous student, you're going to have discount. If you're a person who never took our training but do have a knowledge in dispatch, and listen one more time, you took some trainings, you are dispatching, and maybe you are not doing this the way you want to do it, then you can sign up for this. This program is not for newbies. This is for people who took my training. Probably 90% I want to see my students. 10% it's for people who are already doing this, or people who've been in this industry. At least you are a driver, or maybe you are a safety manager, or the person who understands this industry. So I don't want people to get upset because this is a 3 months commitment. You cannot register if you are new to this. So for you, probably it's going to be the best decision to enroll in our dispatch training, which starting March 1st. And then you can join mentoring in April, and you can continue with this. But for my previous students, hopefully I'll see my favorite faces. Hopefully we're gonna build a community with kind of mission that we already share with you. Change trucking for the better. Because only together we can improve it. Only together we can become better. And only from our mistakes and lessons we can learn and be an expert. And that's what you want to be. You want to be a pro dispatcher. You don't want just to be another desperate dispatcher. You want to be a successful owner of the trucking company. You don't want to just play casino Oh, will I survive? Maybe, hopefully. No, this is not a time to play casino in trucking. You want to be that professional safety manager who is not going to work just to get paid, but person who prevents audits, person who trains the drivers, and person who understand that safety and compliance is our number one priority. If you are a subscriber, please like, share. If you have any questions, please ask us. And I always answer them on all our media channels. If you simply do not know if this is for you, keep watching our videos. Please watch the reviews from our students. Find our playlist and watch them. Those reviews are honest. They're not prepaid. And when you see people coming from different backgrounds, different nationalities, different countries, different continents, well, maybe that's going to motivate you. And at that moment, you can connect with one of those people and you can make decision. Well, I want to become a dispatcher. I want to become a pro dispatcher. I want to have a mission in the life. And that mission would be change trucking for the better. I love you. I'll see you soon. Please keep watching the reviews from our January class. I'll see you soon.